Equation of state is used to study the behavior of an ideal gas under different conditions of temperature, pressure and volume. This equation works under two major assumptions. First one is it assumes that the volume occupied by the volume is negligible. Second, the intermolecular force of attraction between gas molecules are also negligible. But in real gas, these two factors cannot be neglected and it has some significant value. So, due to this reason, the deviation of real gas is significant if you use equation of state. So, to overcome this problem, there are several equations or there are several correlations which are used to study the actual behavior of gas under different conditions of temperature, pressure and volume. I will discuss some of the equations which we can use for the case of a real gas. First of all, we will study about the van der Waals equation. So, van der Waals equation is PV plus A upon V square into V minus V equal to RT. The ideal case equation was PV equal to nRT, but here we use correction factor. This one is for pressure and this one is for volume. So these are correction factors, so it will give actual value of or actual behavior of gas under different conditions of pressure and volume. Here A and P are stoichiometric coefficient and its value are given over here. Here Tc and Pc are critical temperature and pressure and R is gas constant. Second equation is Redlich-Kwong equation. So Redlich-Kwong equation is RT upon V minus V minus A upon T raised to power minus 5 V into V plus V. Here again A and B are empirical coefficient which has its value as given over here. Again here Tc and Pc are critical temperature and pressure. Third equation is Redlich-Kwong-Sauvé equation of state. So this equation is this P equal to RT upon V minus V minus E alpha V into V plus V. Here the value of empirical constant A and B are given here. This factor alpha, it's depend upon temperature and eccentric factor. The eccentric factor is equal to minus 1 minus log Ps upon Pc. At T or reduced temperature equal to 0.7. Here Ps is vapor pressure and Pc is critical pressure. So in this way we can calculate, we can develop the relationship between pressure, volume and temperature for a real gas by using this equation. The next correlation is Pang-Robinson equation of state. This is equal to P equal to RT upon V minus V minus alpha I V plus V plus V into V minus V. Here again alpha is factor depending on temperature and eccentric factor, and E and P are empirical constant, and this one is rate constant and temperature. The next correlations are Bendick-Webb-Robin equation of state. So you can see the arrow. This is the equation. Here again A0, B0, C0 in small letter ABC and alpha gamma are constant. The value of these constants are depending on the nature of gas. Every gas has its value and its value is available in the literature. Another one is Bate-Bridgman equation of state. This is the equation. Again, these AB, A0, B0, C are constant, which are depending on the nature of the gas. Another very important equation is virial equation of state. Here Z is called compressibility factor, which is equal to PV by RT equal to 1 plus B dash P plus C dash P square plus D dash P cube and so on. Or if we represent this equation in terms of volume, then this equation will be like that. Here B dash and B, this one and this, is called second virial coefficient. Similarly, C dash and C are called third virial coefficient, and D dash and D are called fourth virial coefficient, and so on. These virial coefficients are function of temperature, and its value is available in the literature. It also depends on the type of gas we used. For ideal gas PV equal to RT, to compensate the deviation of real gas from an ideal gas, we use PV equal to ZRT in case of a real gas. Here again, as I explained, Z is compressibility factor. If we rearrange this equation, then Z will be equal to PV by RT. And if I take this pressure in the denominator, then V upon RT by P. For equation of state, RT by P will be equal to V, and this equation of state is used for an ideal gas. So this volume will be the volume occupied by an ideal gas. So this RT by P will be equal to V ideal, volume of an ideal gas, and this V is for real gas, volume for real gas. So this compressibility factor will be equal to the ratio of the volume of a real gas by volume of an ideal gas. If we have an ideal gas, in that case V real will be equal to V ideal, and in that case Z will be equal to 1. So Z measure the deviation of a real gas from an ideal gas. If the value is near to 1, it means the gas is behaving more like an ideal gas. But if deviate significantly, it means the gas is more far from an ideal gas. The residual volume is volume of an ideal gas minus volume of a real gas. V residual, the volume of an ideal gas is RT by P, and volume of a real gas will be ZRT by P. So if I take RT by P as a common factor, then there will be 1 minus Z RT by P. So this is residual volume. So these are some of the important correlations which we can use to study the behavior of a real gas under different conditions of temperature, pressure and volume. I hope you understand these correlations very well, but still if you have any doubt, you can contact me anytime. Thank you. Hello. Now let us solve this assignment. So the question number 1 is calculate the molar volume and compressibility factor of methane gas vaporite for 73 Kelvin. So temperature is given and the pressure is given. Assume that the we can follow virial equation of state. The virial coefficient P and C are this and this respectively. So we need to calculate molar volume. The temperature and pressure is given and virial coefficient B and C is also given. We need to calculate it using virial equation. So and the virial equation is Z is equal to PV by RT. Here we can write in terms of volume V equal to RT by P 1 plus B by V C by D square. And the pressure is given, the temperature is given, R is rate constant, B and C is also given. So put value, all this value, then we will get these equations. Now we have volume in left hand side and here volume in denominator on the right hand side. So we can solve this problem by trial and error method. To start our trial, so first trial we can assume by using ideal gas law. We can calculate this volume using ideal gas law and use that value of volume as our first trial. So the ideal gas equation will be V equal to RT by P. From here we get the value of volume is this one. So we will put V equal to 3.99 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube per mole as our first trial value. So put this value of volume in equation 1. So if we put this in equation 1, we will get this volume. So this will be our first iteration value. Now again put this value of volume in equation 1, and if we put this value in equation 1, we will get V2, the second iteration value. This one will be the second iteration value. Now again put this value in equation 1 and then we will get V3, the third iteration value. We will repeat this process till we get nearly same value of volume. It means there is negligible variation of subsequent iterative value of volume. So here the value of volume is 3.49, here 3.47. So it is more or less equal. This is our final volume. If you want more refined result, you can make one more iteration. So this is our volume. Second one is the compressibility factor. The compressibility factor Z is equal to P by RT. Or we can rewrite it V by RT by P. P is volume of actual gas, RT by P is volume of an ideal gas. So we have calculated volume of both the ideal gas and the real gas. This one is the volume of real gas or V actual, and here we have calculated V ideal. So this one is V ideal. So put V ideal and V actual in this equation, then the final value of compressibility factor is 0.887. Now question number 2. A vessel of volume 0.03 meter cube contains 0.5 kilogram gaseous ammonia at a constant temperature of 398. So volume is given, mass, or we know the molecular weight of ammonia, so number of mole is also given, the temperature is given. The critical pressure and temperature is this one and this one. Calculate the pressure developed by this gas using Redlich-Wong equation. So the volume, number of mole and temperature is given, critical temperature and pressure is also given. We need to calculate the pressure with the help of Redlich-Wong equation. This is the correlation for Radley-Cohen equation. For that we need to calculate the value of empirical coefficient A and B. This A and B are this one. So first calculate value of A and B. Here R is gas constant, PC and TC are critical pressure and temperature. The value of critical pressure and temperature is given in the numerical. From here we can calculate A. This one is E. Similarly, we will calculate B by putting value of critical temperature, pressure and gas constant value, and the final value will be this one. So we have calculated A and B required in the equation. The temperature is given. We also need molar volume. So the volume of vessel is given. V vessel. The volume of vessel is given. If we multiply it by number of mole, we will get the molar volume. So the mass is given and molecular weight of ammonia is 17. If you divide mass by its molecular weight, you will find the value of number of mole. So divide this number of mole by divide this vessel volume by number of mole, and finally you will be able to calculate the molar volume. So this one will be the molar volume. Temperature is given. So we have calculated molar volume, A and B, temperature is given. So put all these values in this equation, this Radley-Cohen equation, and we will get the desired value of pressure. And now numerical number 3. Determine the molar volume of methane at 600 bar and 27 degrees centigrade using the ideal gas, the van der Waals equation, the van der Waals constant A and B are given, the Radley-Cohen equation, the critical temperature and pressure are given. So the volume is given, the temperature is given in degree centigrade, we will convert it into Kelvin. So by ideal gas, van der Waals equation and Radley-Cohen equation. So in part 1, volume with the help of an ideal gas equation. So from an ideal gas equation, V will be RT by P. R is gas constant, T temperature is given, E pressure is given. So if we put value of all these quantity, we will be able to find the value of volume. This will be the final volume by the use of an ideal equation. In second part, we need to calculate the volume with the help of this van der Waals equation. In this, the van der Waals coefficient A and B are given. Pressure is given, temperature is given, we know the value of rate constant. If we put value of all these quantities in this equation, we will get this equation. So now we can calculate the volume with the help of trial and error method. As a first guess, we can use V ideal, the volume of an ideal gas. So this will be our first trial. We will put this value in this equation and find the volume. Then whatever value will come, we will use that value as a second iterative value, and we will make subsequent iteration till we get the desired value of volume. So put V ideal equal to 4.16 into 10 to the power minus 5 meter cube per mole as a first gas in this equation. You can rearrange this equation. like this. So in this equation put first value of volume, that is equal to 4.16, and make subsequent iteration. So finally you will get the optimized value of volume will be equal to 6.43 into 10 to the power minus 5 meter cube per mole. Now third part. In third part we have to calculate volume using Radon-Moore equation. So this is the equation. Here first we will calculate the value of this coefficient A and B. So these are the correlation to calculate value of A and B. Here TC and PC are critical temperature and pressure. Its value is given in the numerical, so we will put this value, and this is the final value of A and B. Now put pressure is given, rate constant we know, temperature is given, A and B we have calculated, so put all these value. So finally we will get this equation 1. Again use V ideal as a first gas value and put V equal to 4.16 into 10 to the power minus 5 as a first gas in equation 1. Then the right hand side will be this one. If the value of volume is correct, then left hand side must be equal to right hand side. So we will change this value, this quantity. So in second trial we use different value like 5 into 10 to the power minus 5. Then the right hand side will be this one. In third trial we again slightly increase this to 5.5. Then right hand side will be this one. Subsequently we use next trial as 5.4, and then left hand side will be this one. And in trial 5 when we use V equal to 5.45 into 10 to the power minus 5 meter cube per mole, then the right hand side will be equal to 6.005 into 10 to the power minus 10 to the power 7. And what was in the left hand side? 600 into 10 to the power 5. This 600 into 5, this is nearly equal to the left hand side. So we can stop our iteration here, but if you want more accurate result, you can make a subsequent iteration. But I think this iteration is correct up to 2 digit. So I am stopping here. So in this manner we can calculate volume by using different correlations. So this is the end of today's class, this tutorial, and if you have any doubt you can ask me.